Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders. So, as per last time, I don't know, as per last episode, we're kinda out of things to do. But we're also not, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do crazy things. So for starters, we've got this whole, like, side building here. Now, I'm gonna be honest, don't really know what to do with it, so let's start by cleaning it up. We got these rocks to get rid of. And we're also in this kind of awkward position of how do we deal with this area? So we've got this, like, upraised section in the center of town. Now, I don't like it, but I don't think I can change it either. I assume I can't whack this down. Yeah. Okay, so I can't move this, which sucks, because what I'd like to have is a totally flat town. And I guess what we could do, as nonsense as this would be actually to excavate each one of these rooms down a floor. Because we don't need the teleporter to be there. We haven't. Yeah, so that would leave this, like, awkward pedestal for the flag and nothing else. Oh, I can move these stairs. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Because, I mean, what else am I gonna do? So let's begin just destroying the countryside. Let's see. So we want three. There we go. Yeah, because I don't like this, like, upper section that we've got here. Now we're gonna have a couple of blocks that I'm gonna say I can't deal with, and that's technically true. We have a bunch of, like, We have a bunch of blocks that I'm not going to be able to break until we get that mallet. Which means, we're kind of out of... Here, let's switch back to the cypress stick. It's just as good as the club. And there we go. Okay. Probably shouldn't do that, but whatever. Okay, yeah. So we'll just clean up town as best as possible. Make everything level. We'll just have a little pedestal with a flag on it. It's not great, I don't like that, but I also don't have much of a choice. So I'd rather flatten town out now than later when we have other things to do. Because this is the kind of pointless busy work we should be getting done while we're here. Okay, so let's grab all these blocks. I know they disappear, I just don't know how long it takes. But yeah, let's make another... Actually, question. Oaken Club requires 2 broken branches, 1 broken branch. You know what? Let's just make a bunch of clubs. I don't actually know if they're better or worse, but we'll find out. I've also found out that my, like, awful rags that we're currently wearing, they are also, they have a durability bar. So eventually, I'm actually gonna run out of clothing here. And I can only make, I think, 1 more set, because I can't figure out how to make cloth. Because I don't think that's actually a function that Bildrick, like... We don't have a way of making cloth or getting it anywhere. So we're just kind of out of luck? I mean, we'll be fine. It's just stupid, because clothing... Like, I really wish they had actually given me a little bit more to work on. Building-wise, like, you know, if I had, like, the basic stone building blocks, and wood, and cloth and stuff, you know, kind of like early Minecraft levels before you start getting into, like, the crazy modded stuff. That would help a lot, because then I could, like, you know, spend my time in this demo, building up a town, and, you know, having it not look like utter, you know, garbage. Oh, we're just gonna break everything. Shut up. Yeah. This is the problem. We have a couple of blocks that cannot be replaced, which is why I originally, it's why I originally was considering, you know, just keeping this upper area. But that's just, it's gonna bother me if I do that. So we're gonna painstakingly come through, level the entire town, and make it properly. Okay, good. Pots don't break permanently when you bust them up. It's a temporary deal. Okay, let's see. Grab all the torches. Yeah, I gotta remember what I'm doing here. Unfortunately, this also gets rid of the really nice-looking flooring, which sucks a bit, but it's not really a big deal. Okay, take the pot out. Take these out. Cause yeah, I can't get rid of the stone blocks, which sucks, but I'll deal. We'll get rid of them when we finally get that ability. Oh yeah. Might as well fill these holes in. Let's see, fill this in. Do you want to fill more than that? No, actually. Dang it. I'd make stepping stones on the outside here, but actually putting stepping stones on the outside means monsters can get in, and my villagers do weird, dumb things. So there's that. I don't know. I guess I'm just miffed because I want to make my village out of wood and like stone right now, and it just feels weird to me that I can't. Okay, so we've got this almost completely taken care of. Okay, because yeah, eventually this is, well, okay. The one question is, like, we've got the game split up into chapters. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to have me go to different, like, towns to fix up. I'd be a little bit miffed if it's like, okay, you're done with this one, on to the next place, and it's like, no. Unless, of course, the world changed around me and added a bunch of resources. But yeah, I don't know. I was expecting this to be a little bit more open world, admittedly, and it's surprisingly not. It's just straight up like weird instancing and stuff. Which could mean that, yeah, I eventually have to get salty about the fact that they just took away my entire progress because my Bildric's like, alright, you suckers have a functioning society now, see ya! I will be a little bit miffed if that happens, because all of my work. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm gonna just leave a basic, pedestal-y looking things. Oh! We've obtained our first stone steps. I assume nothing we can really do about that for the time being, though. That's okay. Let's see. So we've still got a couple of pots and stuff to bust up and go for here. The chest. Luckily, it doesn't seem like there's anything in said chest. Oh no, somebody was doing work here. Okay. Well, let's start getting these doors in. I mean, realistically, I should probably get the stairs somewhere. Okay. Yeah, put some of this random junk that I don't need in a chest. Well, we've got the teleporter, which we're not going to be using. We got those, we got that, we got that. And nothing else, everything else is pots. Oh, actually, come to think of it, let's drop off the stairs, just because I'm not going to be using them. I might use it when I finally make Bildric's little shack. Whatever Bildric's shack's gonna be, but that's something for another day. I do want to move this cooking fire somewhere. Nah. It being in the corner seemed like the most appropriate thing. Okay, so we've got a crude kitchen, a basic bedroom. Let's see. Let's build this here, because I gotta get rid of this block. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go grass hunting. It had to have been one of the, it had to have been the Draki the Chimera, or the Draki the Chimera, or the Slime. It was one of them. that drop the grass seeds. And if we can get that, this actually will get a lot easier for me. Well, not easier, but yeah, I really want to get a bunch of grass seeds to, I want to get a bunch of grass seeds to kind of make my town not look awful. I guess is the easy way to put it. Okay, so we've got this whole area around here. Oh, oaken clubs falling apart, and never actually equipped any of the other ones. Yeah, I don't know if you can see there, but my my character's clothing is quite damaged. Crew kitchen has been destroyed. I wish there was like a little bit of a leeway for destroying these. Either that or just like, I wish the system messages wouldn't pause gameplay, because I'm going to be breaking a lot of rooms and buildings and whatever as we go through this game. Now, some of you guys might be wondering why I'm not building like a tower or like a fortress type deal. It's because only things that are like slightly above ground count. So if I made this like crazy like mega base that like spiraled into the sky, nobody would give a dang. All of my villagers would be like, we can't use this for anything, and then they just wander off and be pissy at me. And, well, I'd rather just play the rules of the game. I do wish, though, when you completed a building, that it would have like an associated roof that would appear. So like, you know, you get this like grassy dirt roof thing or something, and then the moment the character walks into the room, the roof disappears like visually, so you can't see it. Because it still weirds me out that all of these houses and buildings and whatever have no ceilings, no roofs, no nothing. It's just these like weird zones. I don't know. Okay, so we've got this basic house, which realistically isn't very good. It's not very space efficient. We've got a couple of other shack-looking areas. I'm also curious how far out we can range our city, because I don't know that. We should also consider making a palisade wall of sorts. Okay, so for starters, we might as well put a door here. Should we? I mean, the problem is we've got this, like, big building. Oh, you know what? What if we do something closer to this? How wide are these rooms over here? 4. So, what if we do 4? What if we have, like, a side chamber, kind of like weird apartments? And fit this all in. Maybe. So we do like that. And then we do... Yep, this actually works so far, so good. We've now trapped him in a hole. Okay. Might have to build it out a bit. So here's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, we've got this stone thing, and I really don't want to break apart that wall. I guess we haven't tried making a thinner house. Yeah, because this stone wall section seems like it's a decent natural barrier to work with. And I'd feel weird if I did it any other way. Well, I mean, okay. So, why don't we see what we can do? So I'm going to put a door here. I wonder if the, you know what? Let's just leave that little chamber there for the time being. I really want to see what happens to the villagers. Okay, empty room is 140 points, so size does matter here. Because that one was 140 points, and that was 60. Okay. Also, that critter got in. Yeah, it looks like at nighttime my villagers will just stay stuck in that room. Oh, I could make a pit. I could make like a... Oh, weird. The monster disappeared. It couldn't path to me, so it just poof. Okay. Well, I guess let's go make a crude kitchen for the time being. Let's also kind of bar this off so we don't have monsters coming in. You know, I'm talking about that natural barrier, but it's already offset from itself and others. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, like, sit down and reorganize town once we have that giant mallet. I also hope there's, like, bigger blocks, like gates and stuff along the way. Like, a gate would be real nice. Like, I don't know, something? I also really wish these guys would give loot other than chimera feathers. Like magic dust or nothing but seeds or whatever. Oh well. Right. I was gonna go see if the masons had cooked up anything. Doors. Well, I could always use more doors, I guess. And let's see. I can't make any straw mattresses. I am totally out of grassy leaves. Well, that's inconvenient. Okay. Oh, wait, no. That's what I wasn't here for. We'll need one more, but what I want is a cook fire, which also requires grassy leaves and a bonfire. Well, we can make the bonfire, but we gotta go get some grassy leaves, which I think have respawned? I'm not entirely sure. I hope so. Be pretty crummy if it didn't. Yeah, it looks like it's around. It just doesn't respawn in the same area every time, which makes perfect sense to me. I gotta watch out for some more of those like weird wizard critters coming after me. They're not that powerful, but they're kind of jerks anyway. And I'd prefer to leave my HP as full as possible. Well, I guess we can rest. I should probably actually get back and eat some food too. I just realized I've been heavily neglecting my... Oh, is that my town area? It probably is, actually. It's the kind of lit area around the outside of town. And I can build past it, but I don't think that's worthwhile. Okay, so now we kind of know where my natural boundaries are, so I can't actually make town that much bigger. Which means, I guess I could build stuff like the wall and whatnot on the outside. Okay, I guess we'll start thinking about that next time it's night. Let's see. But let's make a big kitchen here. Of course, it's going to tell me empty room has just been destroyed. Well, let's see. Okay, so that was... It's an empty room worth 240 points. I don't have a chest. I do have these pots, though. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like pots are the way to go. So we're gonna have to make some kind of like weird, densely packed grotto after this. What's required for... Ah, we need to go kill a ton of slimes. Okay. That's fair. So where's this chest? There it is. Okay. And that's actually worth a fair bit. So it looks like kitchens are probably a good idea. Well, you know what we could do? All of my townsfolk are trapped here. I'm gonna free them. I know it's funny, but it's kind of the dick thing to do. Also, we want them to actually be working on the town, because they can do like masonry stuff, which is useful. Okay, so let's get another door down. We need another chest and another cooking fire. We're just gonna make nothing but kitchens for the time being. Let's see, so all we need is another bonfire. And then we're gonna go kill blue slimes. Because, yeah, effectively, after this, apart from making the crazy town wall, we're gonna want to make a grotto, seeing as each pot seems to be about, I want to say 50 points each. Oh right, I was gonna make a chest. Let's see. Because, yeah, I think I might also be able to densely pack beds in on some of the bedrooms, and that might not be a bad idea, too. Okay, there we go. So now we get another crude kitchen, 200 points, not bad. Gonna have to get... Oh, right. Let's see if I can, let's see how much this bed is worth. 30 points each. It's not bad. It's not great either. And considering how kind of obnoxious it is to farm some of these... Oh, crap. Ruined that one. Yeah, so what I could do is stack 4 beds at a time. It's going to be small, but it'll work. Either way, though, I'm actually going to say this is probably a good stopping point for me. I know it's a little bit early, but again, I got to pace my content out a little bit, because we've still got 10 days before this game even comes out, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So I'll see you guys on the next episode of Dragon Quest Builders, and as always, thanks for watching.